success.
What's up? Welcome to your new favorite podcast, The Ain't Shit Show, the home of booze, views, and unpopular opinions. I want to thank y'all for joining us for episode 49.
49, nigga.
I don't know what else. I got tired of speaking Spanish.
You promised them people French, my nigga.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do Swahili next week.
You better do Swahili or German or something
From
next
the motherland. We're going to the motherland.
Well, I didn't promise y'all no French, and my name is Fresh, and I'm one half of the pod guys, and with me is the best man in all of podcast land that is not going to speak the language, though.
You better say it.
It's my nigga B Hill.
Yeah, what up?
What up, B, man?
What's popping, bro? What's popping?
What you been doing? Cause I know you ain't been practicing your French. So what you been up to?
I ain't been doing shit, man. This weekend was pretty uneventful. I kind of just chilled cause I had so much going on the previous weekend, considering it was a hurricane and I had to travel and all of that other shit. So I just cooled out. I ain't really do too much of nothing. So it was cool. I'm trying to think what I did. I ain't really do shit. I don't believe. Yeah. That's how you know it was lackluster.
Sometimes you don't have to do shit, man. I feel you. My weekend, Friday was pretty cool. One of my friends, one of their friends was in town. This guy I know, he was super cool dude, met him before, and we hung out for his birthday and went we went to a cigar bar. So that shit was kind of lit. Had a good time. Like, I'm not a cigar smoker, but I will.
Like hell, that's the only thing.
When in Rome,
it's like a weird, it's like an acquired smell. Like, I like the way they smell for like all of 2 minutes, and then I'm like over that shit. Like, all right, that shit is getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? Like, it's like how paint smell, or like how gas smell, or like fresh cut grass. Like, it smell good. Like, oddly smells good.
I don't like fresh cut grass at all.
Nigga, you from the city. Y'all ain't even got grass. These motherfuckers, grass is foreign. She came to North Carolina. I was like, what the fuck is this green shit on the ground? Everywhere.
Hey, you crazy as shit. I hate the smell of outside, period.
This nigga
like, I don't like riding with my windows open. I don't like that shit.
You hate freshness.
Because that's why my name is Fresh. I like smelling like a fresh ass shower with some good ass scents on and going about my business. I don't want to smell like trees and exhaust and concrete and sun. And when your mama said you smell like outside, I hate that fucking smell, my nigga. I hate it.
Yeah. That part, like when you bring the outside, but just being outside and it's smelling nice and like a early Sunday morning or some shit like that, and it's be outside and it's cool. That shit is a beautiful smell. They should bottle that shit.
Beautiful smell. I don't know about that shit, but I like a sunny day. I don't know if that shit count. That goes with the eyes versus the nose, but
I guess.
I can't fuck with that. But I had a mild ass cigar, like the owner was talking to us and shit.
And I don't know how to smoke cigars. I smoke them shits like a blunt, like for real.
Yeah.
I did that shit. I like to do it one time.
My hair was hurting the next day. So
that shit is tobacco. That shit is nothing but tobacco, like on top of tobacco and some more tobacco. Like this shit.
And I had the mildest shit ever. Like, she was like, what kind you like? I was like, give me whatever the mildest shit is. I'm really just here for the aesthetic. I'm not really here for
They got one in Raleigh. I ain't been to that shit just cause I don't smoke cigars and shit. Cause I did one time. And that shit gave me the wildest. It's like a Black and Mild times 74.
Yeah.
Shit is like.
You probably got a strong one. You need to get a weak one like me, bro.
Nah, I'm cool. Joke. I'm straight. It's like, I think I'm allergic to tobacco. Like, outside of like blunts and shit, like, I used to try to smoke cigarettes and shit when I was 18, 19, 20, 21. And every fucking time I smoke a fucking cigarette, I get a headache.
No, I don't like cigarettes.
I get a headache. And then, even Black and Milds and shit, like, I used to
like, you can't
cool.
even do hookah and shit.
That shit is fucking, I hate hookah. Like, that shit is the most pointless shit. Let me tell you about how I got introduced to hookah, and it was a DC store. So, like, this one I realized I was country as fuck, right? So, like,
country.
So I went to, I was in DC, me and my old lady went to DC and shit, for the weekend and fuck around. And, they had Adams Morgan, right? So we went to Adams Morgan. Right. This is the first time I had ever seen hookah and shit. And I knew, like, I thought these shits was bong. So these motherfuckers is like, I know how DC was like, of coming of age towards, this was before they legalized it and shit, but I thought it was just weed and shit. So I'm thinking like, oh, DC is them motherfuckers is progressive as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, these niggas got bong spots and shit. I didn't know what the fuck a hookah
spots.
was. So they on the corner at Adams Morgan, and it was like,
I'm taking a note of that too. When shit do become legal, a bong spot will be lit as fuck.
fuck yeah. Like everybody just getting stoned and shit. Which
Yeah.
yeah. I'm also looking into some CBD, looked into a CBD business and shit, cause that shit is like a whole nother.
Yeah, you
wave
was
of
telling
shit.
us last time
Yeah.
that you was looking into that shit.
I
That's
emailed
what's
the
up,
people.
though.
They ain't emailed me back. I'm about to email that motherfucker again. But yeah, anyway, so like I stumbled on the shit. So we walking the shit. Like we had just came out of the shit called Heaven and Hell, which was weird as fuck because the black
Yeah.
music was in hell and the white people shit was in heaven, right? So like the rock and roll was upstairs and it was heaven, and then hell was downstairs. That shit was whack. Had to get the fuck up out of there. I was like,
Yeah,
"Niggas."
good job. Get the fuck up out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm like, God damn. But then right across the street was this hookah spot. So I'm like, yo, so I was like, oh shit. I was like, babe, look, they smoking weed. She was like, and I just dipped on her, like, boom, I just broke into the shit like, oh yeah, this is
You
this
seem
is it.
like that type too. Don't even wait to hear what's going
Yeah, I
on.
was like,
Just
she was
Purdue,
like,
Purdue.
boom. I thought like, well, this was where the heaven was, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, go in that motherfucker. I'm like, where the weed? The motherfucker looking at me like, huh? I was like, they got the bongs. Where, like, what do I need
The
to do
bongs.
to purchase? He was like, these aren't bongs, man. These are hookah. And I was like, a hookah? What the fuck is a hookah? I was like, my wife was so embarrassed because I had no fucking clue what the fuck a hookah was and shit. And these motherfuckers smoking shit. I thought it was just like a straight bong, like a bong fucking spot, but it wasn't. So, yeah.
Did you order the
That was
shit?
my story. Hell no.
That
I
was
don't
your
smoke
story.
Yeah, I don't like hookah. That shit, I don't like, when they told me it was tobacco shit, I was like, man, some flavored tobacco? Hell no, I'm good.
Yeah. I'll do hookah. I'm not pressed to do hookah, but if I'm in the spot and I'm in the zone, I'll do hookah with somebody. Listen, people, here's the hookah tip. If you do hookah, do not do that shit solo. Well, some people do, but the people, okay, so girls, especially girls in Atlanta, they fucking love hookah. They do that shit all day, every day. But what they don't realize is they're addicted to tobacco. That's why they do that shit every day. It's just like a cigarette, like you said, times 1,000.
17. Like, that shit.
But don't do that shit alone, especially when you're a rookie. I rarely do this shit alone because I know if you overdo it, you can get sick. Like I almost passed out in the hookah spot. It's a hookah spot here called Crew. And they did, cause I haven't been since this time, but it's been a couple months, but, they give out free hookah, like between a certain hour, like a happy hour, type shit, try and bring people in. You buy a drink, they give you free hookah or whatever. So the person I was with then, do hookah. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's free, fuck yeah, I'm just gonna do the shit. Do the shit. Then all of a sudden I felt dizzy as a bitch.
That's that tobacco,
And
man.
hell yeah. And I was like, yo, like, let me just go outside. So I'm walking down the steps, dog. And when I tell you, like when they show on TV, like somebody is about to faint, what it looks like through the camera, when somebody is that's exactly how I felt. And I was just like, dog, I can't pass out in this spot. That's all I kept thinking, like, yo, I can't pass out in this spot. Like, I just can't pass out. And I'm going down the steps and shit, and like, I'm bumping into people, like, it's mad wild. Like, people looking at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I go outside and shit. I make it outside just in time and like sit on the curb, dog. And I'm going through.
Yep. Sweating and shit. Sweating.
Right.
Yeah, that shit
Sweating,
is fucking
nauseous,
worse.
feel like I'm about to fucking throw up, like I'm about to pass out. I couldn't stand back up. I hit my peoples on the inside like, yo, can you bring me some water outside, dog?
Word.
I had to sit outside for a good 30, 40 minutes just to get myself together, dog.
Oh yeah.
I was like this, so I tell my sister, right? I was like, just like the next day or so, I tell my sister like, dog, like, you would have been a meme if you would have passed out.
Yeah.
I was like,
Motherfucker,
ain't
man.
even think of that. She's talking about, I think of that every day. I never want to go viral.
Word up. Oh, like, yeah, that shit, cause I don't know if y'all seen the shit with the little dude with the motherfucker who had the hurricane in like East North Carolina. He had rolled he had rolled his car on the porch and shit. And motherfucker was clowning him and shit. But like, that shit was funny. One, it was funny, the whole, him doing that shit. Cause I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he doing that? One. Two, when the flooding came and shit, his porch was above all the water line and his car was sitting right on the fucking porch. And then 3, I saw him trying to get that motherfucker off today. Man, that motherfucker crazy. That shit was funny.
You done followed the whole chronicle from the beginning, middle,
cause I had posted on my Facebook and that shit had got stupid like that shit went viral on my Facebook. Like that shit had like 100 some odd shares. I was like, God damn, I didn't even know I knew 100 people on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. So mad people was tagging me like as the progress of this nigga's this fucking invention and shit. And then trying to get the shit off. That shit was funny as hell. Shout out to that black man. It's funny, but he didn't get it down.
And
right.
His porch was little as shit too. Like
it was all as big as the Jetta. And they got a Nissan, fucking Volkswagen Jetta. That shit was as big as a Jetta.
Hey, that nigga needed a smart car.
When he took the shit off, he ain't like set the thing right. So now he done fucked this whole front end up and shit.
Oh my God.
You did all that to still fuck the car up, bro. Like, you might as well just.
Hey, you see the joint where the girl fucked up the bike?
Yeah, hell yeah.
When she was trying, you might have been one of the people who sent me that joint.
Yo, niggas.
Little girl fucked up the bike and then the damn bitch go get on the bike and break that shit. The little girl said, I told you.
Yo, comments be wild as fuck. Niggas talking about that's what you get. You need to get a real uncle or some shit to put
right.
shit together.
I said, Studs always trying to beat somebody damn daddy.
That shit was so funny.
Y'all ain't got those damn kids. Stop. You try to teach them shit. Hey, did you watch Insecure this week?
Yeah, I watched Insecure. Yeah.
Hey, Insecure is great. I'm sad. It's about to go off.
I know.
Next episode is about to go
they gotta do it. We say that every fucking week, but next season they gotta give them an hour, yo. Or if they gonna give them 30 episodes. Yeah.
We should start a petition. Hey, we doing that. Ain't shit show starting a petition to get Insecure to what? We gonna meet them in the middle. At least 45 minutes.
Yeah, we can do 30 minutes. I ain't even tripping. Y'all can do the 30-minute episodes, but don't just give me 10 in the season. Like, give
us at least 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 to 15.
I'm being greedy.
All right. We're going to ask let's ask for 12. No, ask for what you want and then they can give us 12.
And then they bottom out. Yeah, it's a negotiation.
We're going to ask for 15 30-minute joints.
Yeah.
Or 8 45-minute joints.
Yeah, or at least the intro and the exit, like the finale, they got to be at least an hour. Like, we got to do something, man.
Yeah,
they got to give us something. They got to give us a little bit more, man. Because that shit is, I ain't gonna say it's keeping HBO afloat because clearly it's not, but it's making some headway. Like, it's getting the black vote. Yeah. Okay,
it is getting the black vote. That was a perfect way to put it.
Yeah. So goddamn, appease us, man.
Issa was stalking like shit on that joint, dog. She was mad crazy. My thing about this episode is if you already had the connection with Molly dating the friend. So when y'all went to the house, why didn't you just ask, hey, where's Nathan?
She did. He was like, this nigga lying.
What he say?
She was like, is Nathan home? And he was like, nah. She was like,
right.
This nigga lying, like in her mind.
Right, but she didn't say like, oh, where is, she just asked, was he home? She didn't say, oh, how's Nathan been? Or like something. She should have asked him something. Like, I was just like, why didn't you just ask? Like, he know y'all talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you would have known he was alive or he not, well, he was tagged in the, haircut photo. So I guess she know he alive unless that's an old pic.
Like, she was talking about, who is this bitch? He was like, happy birthday, mom. Like, oh, she's cute for 50. Yeah, that's right. I was like, this
she
bitch
look
crazy
young
fuck,
for 50.
She made me laugh, man. She just be doing so much fucking shit that makes, I wonder if she really like that in real life. Like,
I think it's part her.
There's no way she can't.
It's a good amount of Issa D and Issa Rae.
Yeah.
I definitely think that it is. And it was crazy because she kept talking about like her teeth falling out, like waking up. And I've had those dreams before. And I didn't know if those dreams were related to me being a narcissist about my teeth and knowing that my smile is part of the package. And if I lose that shit, I'm going to be short. But I did look it up and it talks about when you feel like you losing control.
Word.
So I thought that was very interesting and I don't know exactly how Issa meant it, but the fact that she kept doing it over and over again, I'm sure it had to be in one of those deeper meanings, because part of her appeal is her smile as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she got this big ass smile. So,
Big ass smiles and big ass
that
teeth.
was interesting. Have you ever social media stalked anyone in your life?
I think so, yeah. When me and my wife broke up, I think. But like social media wasn't like nearly what it is now. But like,
Yeah.
I would check her homegirl pages and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
ooh, what type of niggas they with now? Cause she had moved back to DC.
Ooh, what type of niggas they with now?
Yeah, like I'm like,
and then you be hyped when they with some trash ass niggas.
yeah, or like, yeah, hell yeah, super. Man, like, yeah, man.
It's
Weird
either
looking.
be with no niggas or some trash ass niggas. You like, oh, I like.
But even still, that shit be like, damn, why the fuck is she with a lame? Like, was I lame? Like,
Facts.
was like,
That
wait a minute,
is a
what,
fact.
What did her judgment
Like,
go
that's
wrong?
just
Did it
in
just get
general.
bad, or was it bad before? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Dog, when you look at, like, not even just on a social media standpoint, like, when you dated someone, or like if you dated someone where y'all kind of got a little serious, or y'all was actually in a relationship, and then you see who they fucked with after you, or you get knowledge on who they fucked with before you, you be like, damn, am I
Yeah.
corny too?
like, wait a minute, do I fall in that category? Did she like,
Right.
did she like strike
Got
gold?
tight.
She struck gold. She
Right.
definitely struck
Struck
gold.
gold,
She
my
definitely had to
nigga.
strike the gold. Like, and then she lost her lost her bank card and had to like found some Rudy Poo ass niggas. I don't know. But, yeah.
Because she could only be using them for money, right?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Right?
Like, shit is weird.
I've definitely, I've social media stalked. I try not to, but you know, everybody I gotta care to social media stalk you.
Mm.
And I've done it. I have not done it like Issa, like to that.
Yeah, you ain't
effect.
no fake
But
pages
I
and
have
shit.
been like, I ain't into all that. That shit corny. Or it's corny to me, but I know people do it all the time. I know a good percentage of girls I know have a fake page just for stalking,
That's crazy.
just for setting people up like in the DMs and stuff like that. But I've definitely looked to see what a person is doing.
It's so
But-
wild. Like, you saying that, like, I do insurance work and shit, and like people, you know, obviously they have injury claims, so people definitely put on and embellish. And you talk about fucking internet stalking. They got some companies
Yes.
out this motherfucker, my nigga. Like,
And
these
that's all they do.
that is all the fuck they do. Like, you talking about, like, I got this one girl that's claims she said she had like a whole neck surgery and shit, like in a car accident, like a whole goddamn neck surgery. Like, this
And
bitch
she
is
out popping and locking.
28, right? So like, my thing is like, it's crazy what people do for money, right? So like, she 28 and you let a motherfucker cut on your neck and or back and spine just to potentially get, you know, a couple $100,000 or even
Wait, are you
several.
saying a doctor that there was nothing wrong and a doctor
I mean, nah,
cut
like-
into her?
yeah, like basically, you know what I'm saying? Like she yeah, it's a laundry list of different things, but I don't want to go into all
Yeah.
that shit because that shit kind of boring.
Right.
But as
Right.
far, it's just like I think she like 28, right? Got a kid, all type of shit, doing all type of shit. Like, and she won't even hurt, like talking about like she ain't had no major impact on her car and nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like that would
Wow.
distinguish it. But the thing is, like, she went to this links, but then on Facebook, this bitch is partying good. This bitch is sledding. She live in California. She walking up and down the goddamn, what's the mountain that all the hoes be walking up and down and shit?
Runyon Canyon.
She running cannoning the fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and this shit is, and she doing this shit like, and she got a wide open page and everything. Like, bitch, you all in
Right, at least
all
block
type of-
your shit.
Yeah, like you in all type of goddamn shit. And these motherfuckers like send you a whole report about that shit. Like, and this shit was like, cause it was funny, like, look here as she's in the car moving to some music and you see her neck moving back and forth. I said, God damn it.
Grooving to some
Yeah,
music.
it was like,
Look at her butt going up
Yeah,
and down. I
yeah,
think they
so
call
I'm like,
that
yo.
a twerk.
Yo, this bitch is fucking crazy. That shit is crazy, man. And I'm like, ain't this some shit? So like, just be mindful of what you do, especially if you got some shit where you
Exactly.
trying to cause motherfuckers will go through
You
your
trying to
social media.
swindle my neck, my back, my neck, and my
you know what I
back.
mean? Motherfuckers will be out here and motherfuckers investigating the hell out you, man.
Hell yeah. And y'all know I work in ethics, so we definitely look at people's shit
Yeah, for sure. They got
We definitely
surveillance,
look
like,
at people's shit.
nigga, they got so much espionage and shit going on. Like, they got fake tree stumps and shit in your fucking yard. Like, like them shits be recording for like 5 days.
You got a nigga coming out the bushes with a fucking leaf outfit on?
Nah, not even. They just go like in the middle of the night, like 10 or 12, 3 or 4 in the morning. These niggas are going like dig a hole and like have like a tree stump. The shit looks just like a regular tree stump if you would cut your yard and cut a tree down. And they put that shit in
That is crazy.
and point that shit directly at your fucking house. I said, God damn. That shit had me feeling some type of way. I said, God damn, I'm about to go canvass my goddamn yard to see if I got like.
Right. If I
fuck.
find out you did that shit to me, I'm finding a way to see
Yeah,
it.
niggas got fake tree branches and shit. I said, these niggas is special. These niggas are fucking spies.
Hell
Like, so,
yeah.
and that's just like an investigative company. Imagine what the fucking
Right.
military got. These niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That shit was kind
Hey.
of like eerie. I'm like, fuck. But
I was listening to some comedian, and she said she was talking about how she ain't had no money and shit, like how she had to get shit cut off. So she talking about got my alarm system cut off. She said I called Homeland Security and told them I think my boyfriend is a terrorist. That way I got the federal
Oh,
government
shit.
watching my house for free. She talking about every time he get out the shower and put a towel around his head, I open up the window.
like, look at this nigga. That's what he said.
Hey, that shit was funny. Hey, you ever
Why is
posted
the nigga putting
something?
a towel on his head? What the fuck?
Right. He might have dreads or something.
I
Or he might
hope
have
so.
hair. This nigga ain't got no hair. He think other niggas ain't got no hair. Ah, that's funny. Hey, you ever purposely posted something on social media so someone could purposely see it?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah,
You ain't never posted like, so you see your girl out having a good time with some lames. You ain't never posted no shit showing you with your friends having an extra good time.
Nah.
Or you ain't never posted a selfie or no shit like that, hoping that a certain person you targeted it for would see
Nah.
it. Never?
I haven't. I promise you.
I've definitely did that as well. I've definitely did that. I've definitely did that as well. Yeah. And most of the time it worked. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time it has worked. I was thinking about when Issa posted that picture and her brother was like, "You look thirsty."
Oh yeah.
You
I have that same
thirsty
shirt.
as fuck. Right.
bitch,
Frida
I ain't mean
said
it
she
for
had
you.
that shirt. Right, exactly. And everybody commented and said something on the shit except for Nathan and shit.
Right.
Hey, that shit funny. Wayne dropping on Thursday. We excited, right?
Friday, but yes. Well, I guess.
Oh, it
Thursday.
said Thursday.
Well, it's Thursday at 12, so technically Friday, yeah. That's
Oh.
his birthday. His birthday Friday. Hell yeah, I'm excited. Super
Oh, okay.
excited, man. You already know.
I'm waiting. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna listen to it. And
I can't wait. I might take off
B
work
Hill
on Friday.
promised us an objective review.
I'm
and
gonna take.
will
I think I'm
provide
gonna take
that
off
as well.
work Friday. I'm gonna call in. Like, hey,
Just to
ain't
listen to
feeling good.
Wayne.
Carter 5 just came out. You know what I mean? Like, you goddamn.
You gonna be like, oh, this the 8th song how Wayne talked about how he ate this bitch pussy. That's all he fucking talk about. My sister said, I hope the whole album ain't about how he's sucking on a female part.
So shit.
Like a female part is hilarious. Brown and Proud real quick. I just thought this was dope. That's why I'm bringing this up. T.I. is going to curate a new pop-up museum in Atlanta that's dedicated to trap music.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I think that's super dope. It's going to open on the 30th and it coincides with his trap
album,
music
Down
being
Trap.
15.
He got a new album dropping too. That's gonna be hard. I'm excited about that. Tip, one of my favorite rappers. Tip and Wayne, like, in my opinion, are like the Nas and Hove of like Southern music.
The South.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I always thought of T.I. as the whole of the South. Yeah, he carried himself well. Recently it's been a little bit going on with him that I didn't like, but I still think he like the whole of the South for real. I always liked T.I. But you know, when I told you I went to trap karaoke last weekend, my shit be going all together. Yeah, I think it was last weekend when I went. It was in celebration of his trap music album as well. But they saying the museum gonna have shit from like 21 Savage, Rick Ross, Future, Gucci, Shawty Low. Who you think of when you think of trap music?
well, T.I. originated trap music. Let's get that first and foremost.
That I agree.
I mean, of course,
I'm
Jeezy.
totally aligned with that. Yeah, I think about Jeezy too. I think
Young,
about 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
I think
Guwap,
about French,
fucking,
but I think of people like Franchise Boys and
nah, that's not trap music at all.
that is
That's snap
and
music.
trap don't coincide.
Nah,
You don't
absolutely
think
not.
so?
Hell nah. Rock then bend my knees. Nah, niggas won't talk that. Rock then
then
bend my knees. Nah, I'm cool. I mean, don't get it fucked up. Oh, I used to goddamn have a 6'8" t-shirt on now. I used to be in the A. Like, I remember being in the A when Snap Music, like took off. That shit was fun as fuck. We used to go to the Pool Palace.
That shit was fun as fuck.
Fun as a motherfucker. I used to be in the hood
do
as
the
fuck.
Pool Palace.
That shit used to be a blast. Like, them niggas just be in that Pool Palace getting lit. Like, I used to love Atlanta back then. But nah, like, trap music, I think, like, I definitely think of, obviously, Tip, Jeezy. I think Tip created it. Jeezy took it to a whole nother platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say he kind of commercialized it because he was really like, because Trap or Die, I mean, his fucking album was Trap or Die. You had trap music, and then Trap or Die was just like, he was just on, like, he was with BMF and shit, so he just, like, was living the glitz and the glamour of the shit.
But
like,
I feel like trap music was T.I.'s, like, breakout album, because the first album was I'm Serious, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm saying, but, like, I mean, he took it commercially, but what I'm saying, like, as far as, like glorifying it and making that shit like a household name, I think Jeezy, when Thug Motivation and shit, cause Trap or Die, like, that mixtape was crazy. Like I said, he had the whole BMF shit and that whole wave of, like, that was when Atlanta was, like, incredibly insane. Like, that shit was an inferno.
Yeah.
Like, cause BMF had that shit going crazy. There was so much money in the city, like, between strippers and the goddamn
drugs.
Like, this shit was like, it was niggas that rich niggas, like, cause like myself, like, before I saw you, like, my peoples were signed to Luda and shit, and like niggas like Luda who were rich as fuck were little bitty niggas. Like, it was like, compared, like, I was in the club with BMF one time with that nigga Big Meech, and like, when I say this motherfucker has spent so much fuck, like, he had the whole VIP drunk as fuck on, like, mad Cristal bottles. He spent $150 grand at least. Had to be in that shit.
I think that was during the time where before when the people from Atlanta was running Atlanta, before everybody moved to Atlanta. Now you got it more
being. That's when motherfuckers was starting to, you know what I mean? Like, come through, like, for real. Like, that shit was.
And now it's kind of like the niggas, not saying the niggas that run Atlanta, but the niggas who glamorize Atlanta. Most of them not even, you know what I mean? Like, from Atlanta for real. It's like music and entertainment and all these niggas that make their money that way versus, like, you know, more of an authentic Atlanta time and the people who were from Atlanta. But I'm definitely going to that museum. I gotta figure out where the joint at. But it's supposed to open on the 30th, so I'm gonna definitely try to hit that joint. And they talking about that joint gonna have like an escape room in the joint too, so I'm interested to see how that's gonna pan out.
Backdoor type shit, like when the police run into the trailer.
Nah, like, have you never heard of escape room?
Yeah, I got you. I was just trying to make it That'd be hard though. Like, you got the police at the door and knock on the door and shit. They should make it like trapping, like, and you know what I mean, like associated. Like, the police knock on the door, you got goddamn what's the name birds? What do you got to do? Like, how do you get out of here?
How many birds give you drug education?
Like, word up.
How much baking soda do you need?
Word. That should be hard.
How hot can it get for the Pyrex break?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Hey, that's crazy. Oh, you ready to get into little shit, man?
Yeah, let's get it.
Alright, y'all know what little shit is. Little shit is our pop culture segment where we talk about all the fuck shit on your timeline. And this is where we do a toast every day during this segment. What are you sipping over there?
In honor of my homeboy Plies, I haven't mentioned this in a while, and because my boy he got arrested, I am on that liquor.
Got arrested.
Heavy. Yeah, Alganah got arrested with that noggin out. That motherfucker. So I'm on that liquor so heavy. Before you go, can you neck me? Little top, and I am ready. Give me that mouth. I want that Becky.
Why you asking for this, Becky? You better not be drinking no summer ale bullshit while you asking for some head.
I'm on this liquor so heavy.
What are you drinking?
I got a little kettle right here.
Kettle Uno?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. We definitely, I gotta bring a bottle for the photo shoot.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do that. I'm on the classic as well. I'm on the Jack, and I'm drinking it out of my Jack Daniels cup.
Uh-oh.
I'm all official out this bitch.
OG
but let's put your cups in OG gluten free. That's always funny to me. Put your cups in the air. And we gotta get this odd behavior out of here from women and men. And let me tell you where we going with that. So, who we want to get on first in this pop culture segment is my man Drake. Drake reportedly filed a lawsuit against the woman, who allegedly had a plot to extort him, using false pregnancy claims and rape claims. Drake allegedly, claimed in the lawsuit that a woman named Layla Lace, how much we want to bet she a stripper? Layla Lace or a porn star? His baby mama a porn star, right?
Yeah, she definitely, yeah. She definitely in the, sexual business. Sure.
She's definitely a sex worker in some way, shape, or form. She attempted to get money out of him by claiming she was pregnant, while he was in England, doing the Boy Meets World tour, in 2017. Drake said that, him and Layla Lace definitely had sex in his hotel room, but it was consensual. But Drake also said that she wanted to take it further than he wanted to take it. So I guess it was a hit it, quit it situation and she wanted more. He wasn't having that. According to the lawsuit, Layla Lace demanded money, for the baby and threatened Drake with defamation because Drake claimed he never met her. And the lawsuit claims that, Layla Lace refused to take a paternity test. And after they asked her for a paternity test, that's where she went silent and then she didn't have no more to say. But Drake is filing a lawsuit saying, you can't be doing shit like that. What you think about that?
Yeah, turn the tables on that bitch. Fuck. Like, you can't goddamn be slandering me out here in this when we had grown up ass, consensual ass.
Right.
You said yes, I said yes ass sex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes ass
you finna
sex,
be
right.
damn, like, I don't want to have your baby. I don't have to have your child. Like, you don't have, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. I flip the tables on that motherfucker. Let the tides turn. She probably ain't even got shit, but I want it all. You gonna drop your suit and fuck that shit. Like, I'm gonna take your ass to the ringer because it costs a whole lot to say I'm sue somebody. So.
Hell yeah. I think that's definitely the way to go. Yeah. I think that a lot more, celebrities should definitely do that, or people, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody claiming some false shit against you, like, you should definitely do it. Cause I think that, this is more about him sending a message versus actually trying to get money. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Drake money long. So I got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm going to make you spend your money and I'm going to send a message to the rest of y'all who want to make false claims against me that I got time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn up on your ass. Y'all want to, don't play with me. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna damn sue your ass right back. Yeah.
Cause I don't know how much sex work and Layla Lace do, but she don't have money like
she
Drake.
Better pick it up.
You better twerk it fast.
You better bust that ass. You better pop that pussy real fast. You better hurry up.
Exactly. So I think that's a good message to send though, in the rear. Cause they will garnish your shit.
Shit, yeah.
They'll garnish your shit. So I don't know how they garnish your stripper money. IRS or whomever just running the strip club with a bag and scoop that shit up.
Yeah. Like, they'll be watching you as I had a tree stump out front of the goddamn strip club. Yeah, a tree stump on your ass, so they gonna have a goddamn, they gonna have a fucking little camera in the in the little bar shit.
The motherfucker cooking the wings in the back work for the feds.
They gonna have the motherfuckers on
strip clubs have the best wings. Y'all know that, man. But do you think I mean, we kind of said this, but do you think that more false claims should be handled this way? Like, or should it just be for the niggas with money? Like,
nah, I mean, shit, if you got it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just know that, you know what I'm saying? If you take a motherfucker to court and if it's egregious enough to warrant a lawsuit or, a counterclaim or whatever, just know that that shit costs some money now. You know what I'm saying? It'd be $1,500 a pop because the damn lawyers, they charge you for emails and any type of company. Like, them niggas don't play. So.
Anything you do, they charging for it. You breathe, they charging for
them niggas don't be playing. Them niggas, lawyers cost a whole lot of money. Like,
run me my money.
Shit, yeah.
Hell yeah. They don't go into that field of work for the fun of it. They go into it for the bread. That's why, man, shout out to public defenders, man. Shout out to public defenders, because y'all gotta really love that shit to do all that shit for the little bit of money that y'all make.
Yeah. I mean,
go through all,
because I mean, eventually you're gonna get picked up by a firm and do private work. You know what I mean?
Right, but some people just really got that goodwill in their heart, man, because they know, how the system's set up, and people with Black people and people who are socioeconomically disadvantaged, you know what I'm saying? They don't have it. But the thing about it is they had so many cases they really still can't help. So it's kind of like a lose-lose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that shit is I honestly, I don't know if I would have the heart to be a public defender, because that shit, you need money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would at least try to get my coins together and shit, and then maybe go back and like figure out some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like,
I gotta make my money up front and then go back and help.
Pro bono, but some firms do pro bono work depending on, what the severity
my
of the
law
cases.
office do, at my company, I work in the law office of the company, but they definitely do a lot of pro bono work.
Mm-hmm.
But they still making corporate dollars, and then they're going back and help. And that's how you, like Hov said, how you gonna help the poor if you one of them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the people who do that type of work. You know what I'm saying? Just like really have it in their heart, cause man, all that shit you gotta go through.
Like being a teacher and being, you know what I mean? Like any civil service, and when it's done correctly is my hat's off to you. You know what I mean? Cause
right. Social workers, teachers, you know what I'm saying? Public defenders, just anybody who's out here doing that because they just really got that in their heart. Shout out to you, man, for real. Shout out to you. But more in Drake news. So, I got this information last week, but I didn't really know what to do with the information last week. Now I had a little bit of time to digest it and see what was going on. So, last week and the week before, Drake kind of drew more attention related to women. And this time it's because the women are very young. You know what I'm saying? Drake, has, reportedly, been dating Jimmy Jams. Y'all know, the legendary producer, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. He has an 18-year-old daughter that's very pretty girl. She's a model. Her name is Bella, and she posted a picture of her and Drake, in a very, intimate hug. Like, it wasn't like a homie hug at all. It was like a grope you type hug. Yeah. Exactly. He definitely got his pelvis on her pelvis, and he definitely was cuffing her cheeks.
Your pants feel so good to my pants. Have you ever seen
watch Random Fact? Go ahead.
Bad Teacher. You ain't ever seen that movie?
With Cameron Diaz. With Cameron Diaz. I love Cameron Diaz.
She was like, they was doing dry humping and shit. He was
they
like,
was
oh my
dry
God.
humping.
He was like, your pants feel so good on top of my pants.
That was a good movie. I don't feel like that movie got its just due. Yeah, that was a good movie. But, her caption was, no place I'd rather be. Allegedly Drake booked the entire RPM Italian restaurant in DC, and they had an intimate dinner together. So in young girl news, so last November, Drake and Millie Bobby Brown of Stranger Things met for the first time backstage while in Australia. You watch Stranger Things?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't watch it either. But I know I've seen the little girl before, only because I guess Stranger Things is a popular show. But this little girl is 14 years old. Okay. So they met last year. So fast forward a year later, their friendship has allegedly evolved. And while at the Emmys, Millie Bobby Brown, I think her name is crazy because it's Millie Bobby Brown, but,
she gotta change her name.
How you gonna have a mayonnaise name like Millie and then have a gangsta ass name like Bobby Brown?
That shit is too much going on for me. Like, just Millie Brown or something. Like, I don't know. The Millie Bobby, it just doesn't roll well.
Yeah, but that might be the opposite though. That's how you know who she is. I don't know. Millie Brown.
Sounds like she drive race cars.
That would be a dope race car name. Millie Bobby Brown spoke to Access Hollywood about their bond.
Coming around the corner. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh man, she's taking the lead. Millie Bobby Brown. What the fuck? shit is trash. Fuck out
Something wrong with you, my nigga. Something is wrong with you. Back to Millie Bobby Brown, not the race car driver. She was talking to Access Hollywood, and she said that her and Drake text each other on a regular basis. She said, I love him, and he is a great friend. We text each other every other day, and he's like, I miss you so much. No, she's like, I miss you so much, and he's like, I miss you more. And she's like, he's great. After the story broke and social media went wild with it, the 14-year-old posted on her page this long statement, but basically she said that we all were blowing it out of proportion, and it's not how people are, setting it up to be. But, both of these interactions, you know what I'm saying, like, seem a little bit strange or inappropriate. And you have a daughter and you have young kids that you've been around, and even your 18-year-old, it's only 4 years between this 18-year-old and this 14-year-old, and Drake is a 32-year-old man. What you think about this?
That shit is weird. Why are you texting a 14-year-old girl? The 18-year-old, she's legal. I mean, that shit is still weird. I don't have anything. I couldn't think of anything I could have in common with an 18-year-old girl.
Right.
Like, in terms of talking to her. I mean, well, maybe her dad's Jimmy Jam, so she might be a little hip because she's been around, as far as music goes. But the 14-year-old
she a
girl,
fresh 18 too.
Yeah, she just turned 18. Yeah, that's weird. And the 14-year-old girl especially is weird. I pray it's just innocent. I don't think that he would be a sexual deviant like that. Who knows? You never know what people got going on. But her parents don't need to be loud. Like, nah, he grown as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Unless they know. I mean, they might be cool with it. He might be offering her some advice. He used to be a fucking child actor, so he might be giving her some game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm a lead and hope with the best intentions. So I mean, it is kind of weird, but.
Yeah, I think that is very weird, and whether that's his intention or not, it really seems like this is what sexual predators do when they're grooming someone. You know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy shit. And he's been hanging out, allegedly. He's been hanging out with the 18-year-old before she was 18. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I'm finding a little bit weird about Drake that's throwing me off is that Drake is really becoming an equal opportunity employer, my nigga. Like, ain't no age range, ain't no, certain type, like
crazy.
anything like Drake down for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, and I'm hoping and I'm wishing and I'm praying that that's not what it is.
I'm hoping. That was from a song. What was that?
Hoping
Keep my faith
and I'm
in
wishing.
you.
Nah, I'm thinking of a whole different song than you,
I'm
my
hoping.
nigga.
All right, I'm gonna think of that shit. That shit was hard. It's a good rap song. I think
If
it was
y'all
like,
can only see this dance he doing trying to remember
that
the
shit
song.
was hard.
But I definitely think that it's strange. Unless it was somebody in my family, like, there should be no 32-year-old man texting my nieces.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's no reason. Whatever you got to say, I'm not saying that he can't be cool with this little girl, but you need to be going through the parents, or you need to be, you know what I mean? Like,
we all need, me and Drake need to be in a group chat. Like, if we all.
Right, exactly. And why would you even want to put yourself, you know what I'm saying, in that position, just, even if your intentions are pure, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself in that position. Exactly, where now this narrative.
She might just get freaky and be, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, send you a nude
and think
that
about
shit
it,
be
it's
in the
Drake.
file somewhere.
It's Drake, right? So think about when you were young and you had a crush on some grown ass celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I already told y'all my celebrity crush when I was that age was who? Chris Webber was one, but no, he was the king pedophile, was R. Kelly.
Robert.
Yeah, when I was 13 years old, I was in love with R. Kelly. That was the first concert I ever went to, was R. Kelly.
Seems like you're ready.
But think about it. So if I met R. Kelly back then, backstage, and we exchanged information, I would be on the list. Yeah. I would be on the list. But Drake, I just feel like, Drake, you shouldn't put yourself in that position. And I miss you more. You don't tell a damn child I miss you more. A child that's not related to you. or your godchild or nothing like that. Like, I miss you more. So I know this little girl, like, oh my God, like, it's Drake. She's probably in love with Drake.
Yeah.
Because he's Drake. That shit weird, dog.
Yeah,
that shit weird. That shit weird. And it's crazy because I feel like this wave of press, I think the 18-year-old coming on the heels of the 14-year-old, like, it's kind of painting this narrative about Drake. And this seems like some of the, and correct me if I'm wrong, this seems like some of the first, like, negative press outside of like rap beefs and shit like that we've heard about Drake. Has Drake really had anything outside of who he may have gotten pregnant, but these were grown women, or rap beefs? Like, you ain't really heard nothing about Drake, really? Have you?
I mean, outside of like the fact that he, you know, with the whole like not taking care of his child or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Shit. But other than that, nah, he been pretty squeaky.
Yeah, he has been pretty squeaky. He'll definitely want to, keep it that way. So we're going to split this litter shit in half, cause I think we probably, or I know I feel separate ways. Drake, filing the lawsuit, is that litter shit?
Yeah. That's, you know, that's dope. That's lit.
Super lit. Yeah. We both on the same page with that. That's lit. And Drake with these questionable activities with these women who are under 21. Is
shit looking a little funny in the light, player.
For sure. I think that shit, and Drake, just for your own sake, if that's not the narrative, you need to stay away from that narrative, because you've hit on 60-year-old women, and it's going all the way to 14, like your type of 14 to 60.
8 to 80. Blind crippled is crazy.
Hey, Drake, get away from that shit. So, you know, your mans, I'm calling him your mans, always find a way to stay in the fucking news. So Kanye, Ye West, had a message, right? Had a message for, Nick Cannon, Drake, and Tyson Beckford to basically keep his motherfucking wife name out their motherfucking mouth. Let's listen right here.
I just wanted to express some things that were not sitting right with my spirit. Now that I'm about the sunken place, I can think and I could just be Ye and just express how I feel. There's a couple things that I want to address. First of all, I want to address Nick Cannon. Like, I understand that you used to date my wife, but, you know, you get in an interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man. I'm not speaking on that. Don't be making no suggestions like nobody fucked my wife. Now, the next thing is with Drake. Yeah, I told you that if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have had the thoughts to, hold on, this train going by. Now, if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have thought and had the wherewithal to say, hey, Pusha, don't diss Drake on my beat. And I spoke about that and took accountability for that. Now, what I'm looking for my spirit to take accountability is the fact that it's people making rumors or thinking that you fucked my wife and you're not saying nothing and you carrying it like that, that don't sit well with my spirit. You know, if I had a girlfriend from Chicago, her name was Renita, and then you was married to Rihanna, I wouldn't make no song called Riri. So when you're like, oh, I don't know where it come from, you too smart for that, bro. You know where that come from. Don't make no record with nothing that could be confused. Now, I told you, I didn't tell Pusha no information about your baby mama, nothing like that. That ain't come from me. But when you played that record for me in the studio that said, yo, we got some Kylies, we got some Kendalls, I told you, Travis is your man. Don't make no record like that. That man just had a baby with her. That's going to be offensive. That's going to be offensive to her. I hit Trav about the Ecstasy record and made sure that we was all good, that we know we family, right? So I did tell you not to do that. So period, it's like, don't speak on nobody from my family, nothing that could be even mentioned with my wife. Period. We don't have to talk again. I'm not giving no energy to that, but I'm telling you that. And also, as far as Tyson Beckford go, don't speak on my wife, bro. Like, none of y'all speak on my wife, period. What are you talking about? I'm married. We in love. We a family. Y'all be promoting all that like negativity. Y'all think that shit is cool for social media. It don't sit right with my soul. It don't sit right for my spirit. And as men, all three of y'all come talk to me. Y'all holler at me. We'll work it out. We'll come to a resolution. It's fine, but don't.
And this was Nick Cannon's response.
So I just landed in Houston. We sold out the Toyota Center tonight, but I just caught word. First off, let me say, welcome back, Ye, from the sunken place. It's a beautiful thing. Glad you're back with us, brother. Nothing but love and respect for you. You know, I always had that. But I honestly got to say this, my dude. I've never said anything disrespectful or harmful to your, in my opinion, to your marriage or your union. I salute it. Keep it going. But you're not going to tell me what I can and what I can't say. I'm a solid individual. Somebody asks me a question, I'm going to answer it to the best of my ability. I'm going to give my opinion. And, you know, there ain't no harm, no foul. But I know if it got your spirit feeling weird, holla at me. You know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You know, because a man's spirit is free, but, you know, pride binds it at times. So if you got to let that loose, let it loose. I'm going to let the train go by like you said. But other than that, man, I'm going to keep it honest. We got that 200 episode of Wild 'N Out coming out.
All right. So, B, do you think these guys are wrong for speaking about Kim? You're a married man. How you feel about that?
I mean, I don't, as far as they're being wrong, I mean, they've had relationships with, well, Nick Cannon specifically. The whole Drake shit is just some bullshit. Like, that shit is corny. Because he didn't say your wife's name, like, at all. Like, I think you're just super reaching. But in terms of Nick Cannon, like, he did have a relationship with her, right? So, like, I mean, if somebody asks him about that relationship, I mean, he can err on the side of discretion and not necessarily say something. But if they ask him a specific question, he's entitled to answer it. But now, on the flip side, Kanye definitely has a right to say, nigga, keeping my fucking wife's name out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I see both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel Kanye, like, don't fucking speak on my wife's name one way or another. Like, I definitely agree with that. However, the only thing I think about it, it's like, pretty sure you can get Nick Cannon's number, right? So, like, call that nigga and check that nigga, like, individually. You know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of social media, just the fucking world is so fucking crazy. Like, you're Kanye West. You can know somebody that knows Nick Cannon and to the point where you can get his phone number or, you know, shit.
Or nigga, you could have hit this nigga in the DM. That's all I was
like,
saying.
Nigga, hit me. You know what I'm saying? ASAP type shit or shit. You goddamn go to the Instagram, FaceTime shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do that. Mm-hmm. Like, it's plenty of ways. You know what I'm saying? So, like, airing shit out, your grievances on social media is just kind of weird for me. But in terms of Nick, like, I mean, if he does respect Kanye to the point where he shouldn't speak on his wife, I mean, but that also speaks to that too. Like, does he not even respect you enough? Like, I don't really give a shit about Kanye to the point where, like, I don't give a fuck. I'll talk about this nigga wife who I used to hit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Nick was disrespectful either. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, either. Niggas asked him a question if Drake has some shit on Kanye in terms of Kim, then, you know, you give an answer. You know what I'm saying? But, with the whole shit with him and, I don't know what the fuck Tyson Beckford said. I don't really give a shit, but.
So the Tyson Beckford shit was basically where, social media, one of the blogs, I think it was Shade Room or one of those blogs, posted Kim, showing off on social media halfway naked or her body. It was something related to her body. And Tyson Beckford basically said something to the effect of like, he liked women with more natural bodies. And then it kind of escalated from there where Kim insinuated that he was gay and she said, I know why you don't like it, sis. And then they kind of had some words back and forth.
Missed all that.
In regards to that.
Like, bitch, and that's another thing. Like, you can't be mad at a motherfucker for saying anything about your naked ass, scantily clad ass wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's there. Like, the reason we know her is for sucking dick on camera. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it all the way a band.
The reason we know you is for sucking dick.
Yeah, I mean, that's your claim to fame. Like, that's how you got popping for real, for real.
Nah, that's real. That's super real. And that's what I was gonna say. Wait, hold on. This train going by. And you look too like, wait, what? Right. So wait a minute, this track go by. But no, like, I feel you. Like, I'm with you on the same thing. Like, first of all, with the Nick Cannon shit, like, I don't think Nick has, social media pull receipts. You know what I'm saying? And they pulled where Nick has talked about Kim. And when Nick has talked about Kim, he has been asked about Kim. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the explanation when they asked him about Drake and Kim or something like that on Everyday Struggle or something, he basically just said some shit that we would say on this fucking podcast. Like, it was just his opinion. He was like, man, I think Drake got something over that family. Like, I just don't know what it is. Whatever. He still didn't speak ill about Kim. He didn't say like, oh yeah, Drake been fucking Kim. And then on another receipt that social media pulled, they basically asked him which celebrity bitches he fucked. Kim happened to be on that list. Kanye, listen to me, bro. Kim is on a lot of niggas' list. And if somebody is a part of my past, you can't tell me first of all, you can't tell me I can't talk about nobody I don't want to talk about. Period. That's just flat out. But you definitely can't tell me that I can't talk about somebody that's a part of my past as well. That's on my resume, just like she's on your fucking resume. And she's on 100 other niggas' resume. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad because you married a hoe and you tried to turn her into a housewife. Now you mad because everybody pulling their hoe facts. Don't be mad about that. Your bitch got miles on her. That's just how it is. You knew she had miles on her. You thought she was going to be your Beyonce. I don't know why, but maybe because you was in the sunken place then, or you was on motherfucking medication. Nigga, that is your residence. Like, the sunken place is just where you reside. You know what I'm saying? Right. You ain't. Cause you wouldn't have posted that video. And Kanye looked like he licked the windows of the school bus. Like, he just looked like a radio or some slow ass nigga. Like, what are you doing? And why did you shoot that video like a mom taking a picture on Facebook? Like, why did you take it from that angle, bro? Like, you look mad crazy. And like, I just feel like I'm with Nick Cannon. Like, first of all, I can say whatever I want. You ain't gonna tell me what I'm not gonna say. But I've never disrespected your marriage. But if you want to get at me, get at me. With the whole Drake thing, first of all, Kanye, your wife's name is Kim. Kim is not trademarked, and Kiki is definitely not trademarked. Talking about if you had a girl named Riri and I had a girl named Riri whatever, like, I wouldn't make a song called Riri. I should be like, I respect that, man. Like, you not about to tell me what I'm about to put in my song, and Kiki is not Kim's name. So how the fuck are you gonna say I can't make a song with anything with K's in it, basically? But here's the crazy thing though. He brought up Travis, right? Talking about, why you mentioning Kylie? Travis just had a baby with her. You need to respect her. Don't talk about nobody in my family. I could pull up at least 3 Kanye songs where he's talked about his own fucking sister-in-laws. Like, he talks about fucking them bitches recently. Like, on some recent shit. So why can't nobody else talk about listen, your whole fucking family makes their way by sucking black dick. That's just what they do. That's what the whole family is known for. And you need to get over that shit, Kanye. And as far as Tyson Beckford, let me give my 2 cents about Tyson Beckford. Tyson Beckford commented on Kim's body. Kim posts pictures about her body all the fucking time. So you post your body publicly and a person can't comment on it because he's Tyson Beckford. He can't make a comment on it. These niggas ain't friends. Tyson Beckford, all he said was something to the effect of he like his women. He don't like it. He like women more natural. And Kim came back and said and insinuated that he was gay and said, we know why you don't like it, sis. And Kim been getting real. I don't know who she been hanging around, but she been using a lot more black slang than usual.
So much DNA or so much black DNA might be taking over her cells and her DNA, her genetic makeup.
It took her that long. She thinks she could cook fried chicken and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Tyson Beckford was known to fuck Derek Jeter though.
I don't doubt that Tyson Beckford might like a little polling. You know what I mean? A little pole vaulting.
Little boy pussy.
A little bussy. But you know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that man because he commenting like the public. Kim literally posted the other day that the Kardashian show was coming on, and she posted a picture of her bending over in her ass. Kanye, don't be mad. Like, don't be mad. This is how she makes her money. And you mad because you want us to respect somebody who don't respect herself? This is how she make her money. Yeah. Why you out squandering the money on your dreams that Kanye seemed like the type that'll just go be like, ooh, I want to design a hotel and just go buy a hotel without looking into anything. Like, that's it. Like, he'll just squander the money like that. But anyway, I think him and Drake, him and Nick pieced it up or whatever. I don't think him and Drake gonna piece it up. What you think?
I mean, them niggas stay like down the street from each other, so like you gotta pass each other's house. You know what I'm saying? So go holler at the nigga, man. Goddamn, stop being a weirdo, man.
Right. You
y'all
probably
stay
see
in Calabasas, like right 2-3 houses down the street from each other.
You probably see Kanye walking around Calabasas with a helmet on. Say hi, my nigga. Talk to that nigga. You know
see
what I'm
when
saying?
you see Tekashi when they put that helmet on Tekashi and shit.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny as shit.
Yeah, so like that nigga look like a little slow fella. Yeah, so like,
I love the internet. The internet is the best and the worst place ever. Anyway, Kanye saying, you know, keep his wife's name out everybody's mouth, basically. Is that little shit?
I mean, it's 50-50, I guess, because, I mean, I respect him, you know, from a husband standpoint, but then at the same time, you need to check your old lady, nigga. Like, fuck. Like, stop having that bitch be goddamn scantily clad and fucking Moulin Rouge ass shit going on.
Right. You out here with damn a stripper and you want us to treat her like a nun. Like, nah. And if we start treating her like that, y'all ain't gonna get half the income y'all get. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You can say whatever you want, but it just sounds dumb because of who your wife is. You're not just some Joe Blow and random niggas commenting on your wife who minded her own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? But I think the funniest part for me is that he think people respect him way more than people actually respects him. In the same vein of a odd news with attention whores, Kanye wants social media. He says that he wants IG and other social media for you to be able to turn off your followers and your comments and your likes and things like that. He said we should be able to participate in social media without having to show how many followers we have or likes we have. Just like we can turn off the comments, we should be able to turn off the display of followers. This has an intense negative impact on our self-worth. Then Kim gonna comment talking about big old facts. If y'all don't shut the fuck up, listen, I'm gonna tell you what I think about this real quick. I think that is very interesting that the two biggest attention whores is advocating for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, do I feel like you should have that option? Sure. I just feel like the spokesmen are funny. Mm-hmm. Like, how though? Like, so one of the things that I think is because Kanye has joined Instagram and he has 3.6 million followers. Kim has 118 million followers.
Damn, 118 million?
Million.
God damn.
Million. Listen, so social media is now currency if you work in the entertainment business, or you can get enough followers to the point where you can make money off of it. You think Kim is getting these gigs and getting these endorsements because she has a great personality? No, this bitch has 118 million followers.
That's crazy.
Even on social media, like, they say that normally it's 10%. Like, you can count on 10% of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking people, even at 10%. What do you think about this? What do you think?
I mean, it would actually be a cool feature. I think, like, the premise behind what he was trying to say is, like, you know, people are, you know, killing themselves over followers and likes and all the new gratification that it's just giving people. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of dig that, but I don't know. Again, that's like, just like,
yeah, I'm with you. I just don't like the messengers.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it's like a racist, saying that Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's just like a fucking, what is that? A paradox? Is that a paradox or oxymoron? I can't remember. But whatever literary term that shit is, shit is just weird. And
onomatopoeias on deck. He just giving anything he knows.
Boom, pow.
Yes, good job, B.
Yeah. Oh no,
Boom,
I'm
pow,
skirt,
skirt.
Yeah.
Skirt on him. Yeah. Skirt. But my whole thing about it is like, first of all, Kim, you ain't turning your shit off. Talking about big old facts. And y'all are the main people that out here portrays image. Like, you sell trash. You sell motherfucking bum ass sneakers and bum ass homeless clothes for people who need attention, who paying all this money just to say they got your shit. Kim, you want these people to tune into the Kardashians by showing your ass. You want this 118 million people to show your ass. Y'all out here promoting, what's the word that I'm trying to use? They're promoting shallowness. And then like, oh, shallowness is killing people. We putting people under the gun. I agree. Like I say, I do feel like you should be able to turn off that feature. You know what I'm saying? It's also social media. You don't have to be on that shit either. You know what I'm saying? If you care that much about how many likes you get or how many followers, that's a bigger issue. Like social media may not be the place for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel like this is validating you, then you're going to have issues outside of social media. You know what I'm saying? This is just something you probably need to see a therapist about. But I don't think that it's a bad idea. I just think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Messengers is just mad funny to me. Like, I think that shit mad goofy that they are the two. I don't know who Kim thinks she is, and Kanye not even with us half the time. So I can't even say he knows who he is half the time. But I just find that it's really
funny
weird.
you say that because I was listening to Van Lathan podcast and he had Biggs up there from Rockefeller Stardom and Fame and shit.
That's the new one?
Yeah, shit was good.
Oh, word? Okay.
But he was saying like,
I love it that Biggs doing interviews now.
Van was asking him like, yo, like, how you feel about Kanye? He was like, yo, I just wish he would get some help, and get some real people around him. He was like, yo, it was like, cause not to spoil the interview for you, but it was basically like Biggs did Kanye's first album, like himself, you know what I'm saying? Like he was responsible for the beats and the production, not production, but like just the executive producer. Like he was getting the radio teams and all that, and was a reason that, Biggs was the ultimate reason because Dame was dipped, Jay won't fucking with him. Right. And the nigga was like, he seen a nigga at Virgil, one of them fashion show shits or whatever. And the nigga Kanye was like, Biggs was like, yo, yeah, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like, hey man, how you doing? And kept it moving, like type shit. He was like, nigga, like the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am the reason that you like,
I'm the reason you exist.
No doubt. And he was like, so I could tell right then, like he ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Cause he was like, he just dipped, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, he ain't even know me type shit. Like, I was just some random ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he was just saying what up to and kept it hot. And so he was,
That's
my
crazy.
point is that nigga he's not out the sunken place. That motherfucker is swimming.
I think Kanye, like, we've talked about this a zillion times on this 49 episodes of this podcast, but, Kanye, I feel like honestly suffers from deep mental health issues, and I feel like it's only going to get worse. I don't feel like it's going to get better. I pray for him and I hope that he gets better just as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to wish that, you know what I'm saying, on nobody, but I feel like he don't have the right people around him. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as he gets to a place where he's not viable, I feel like him out of there. You know what I'm saying? And he just gonna be on a corner somewhere talking into a plastic bag with a fucking puppet on his hand or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit crazy. But, anyway, is it litter shit? I won't even say Kim and Kanye. I'll just say, cutting off the comments, likes and followers.
I'm kind of for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, I think it's lit. It's not a bad idea at all. Just know that you're going to be out of work if you cut yours off, Kim. But yeah, I think that it's lit. I think that you should have that option, but I also still believe as well, like, if that means that much to you, it's probably deeper issues. You know what I'm saying? Going on there. Before we wrap up litter shit, breaking news today was, your man Cosby got sentenced to 3 to 10 years and was sent right to jail. And he will also, be placed on the sexual predators list. Is that the outcome you were thinking? Or you was thinking it was going to be more severe, less severe? What you were thinking the outcome was going to be on that?
I thought he was going to get more time than that. I mean,
Word.
3 to 10.
Ain't bad.
It ain't bad. But
if you were young, it wouldn't be bad.
If you was 20 years ago, it wouldn't have been bad. I don't know. I text you and I text several of my other peoples and shit. Like, when I saw him in cuffs, it just made me feel wild. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the nigga can't see and shit, and like, he goddamn, I don't know, man. His mugshot was wild. Like, he looking every which damn way. It was just, I don't know. Like, it just honestly felt like my granddad or some shit. Like, it was weird. It was like the weirdest feeling. Like, I felt bad.
A lot of people said that. A lot of people said that, like, they felt like mixed feelings or whatever. I didn't feel that way at all. I thought it was funny. Because like I said, my whole thing about it is, yeah, that nigga old, y'all feel sad for Cliff Huxtable. You know what I mean? Like, he made himself seem like such this wholesome guy, even though like the comedy and shit that he used to do prior to that role was not like the most wholesome shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think about more so the victims. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how many are real and how many are fake, but I feel like if you got 50 plus women saying you did some shit, you did it to at least one of them. And how did that woman feel after, you know, you did whatever. It kind of sucks for you that your past caught up with you at 80 versus catching up with you at 60. So you'll have time to, you know, kind of revamp and still have a life.
And that's kind of where I was thinking too, like locking Bill Cosby up at 85, a blind man that's 80, however old he is, 80 something. Like, I guess maybe it's just a serving the punishment, but I don't know if that, like, you're getting Bill Cosby off the streets. Like, he ain't raping nobody. He ain't, you know, like,
we don't know though. We don't know.
That nigga can't even see.
He can't even see. He can smell pussy though.
That nigga ain't fucking none.
I don't know. I think you should definitely serve your time. Like, I don't have no sympathy for him. I think you should definitely serve your time. Like, ain't no concessions for you just because you done got old when you were caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Golden State Killer, whatever, that nigga just got caught recently and he did all his crimes and shit in the 70s and 80s and he old as a bitch. He might be older than, Bill Cosby, and you killed all them people. Send your ass to jail. You need to die in jail. That's the last thing you need to think about for that nigga because he killed people. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks for you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know that this thing called social media was going to exist and you were going to really get exposed because the thing about
I wonder how Hannibal Buress feel. Like, cause you know, he outed him. Like, he was the reason that this shit, like.
He's the reason that it blew up, but it has always been speculation throughout the years on that. I was talking to, when the verdict came out, I guess it kind of popped up on everybody's phone who got like any type of news app or anything like that. And we were talking about it at work, and this white lady at work, she was just like, yeah, my sister used to work at XYZ Hotel back in the 70s and 80s. And she was just like, Bill Cosby used to frequent that particular hotel. And she was like, even back then, and she's an older woman. And she said that, her sister and them used to be like, even back in that day, like, he's a nasty man. He be doing this and that. We don't like him. Like, she didn't like serving, Bill Cosby because she knew of the shit that he was doing. So she was like, when all this shit came out, her sister was like, I told y'all this was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they didn't really want to believe her either because she really started talking about it like once the Cosby Show blew up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was like, everybody think this guy's like this guy from this show, you know what I'm saying? But he's not like that. And she said that her sister, you know what I'm saying, knew of some of the shit that was going on. And I just feel like, what is the obligation as a citizen when you suspect some shit going on, or you at the point where you know for a fact some shit going on? Like, if that was you, like, what would you have done? Like, if you had a high speculation that anybody, any person, it don't even have to be a celebrity, like, was doing some shit like that.
Yeah, rape is like, I don't condone that shit at all. So I probably rat, you know what I'm saying? Rape,
Yeah.
murder, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't with none of that shit. Like, I don't, like, hustling and doing whatever, like, you know, I won't say white collar crimes, but like, you know, like blue collar crimes, that shit ain't, if it ain't hurting me, I ain't, you know what I mean? That ain't
minding my
business.
business.
But if it's like, if that shit, if you a murderer or a fucking rapist or some shit, you just not a good person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to potentially murder me or try to wait nobody in my family. You know what I'm saying? So like, nah, I'm cool. I'll blow the whistle and leave. You know what I mean? But, yeah.
I feel you on that.
That's kind of where my obligation,
I'm the same way. Like,
points.
I can't like murder, rape, like, just like you said, shit like that where you're hurting people. Like, even if it was a situation where, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I know for a fact a nigga beating his wife every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hard one because she probably gonna go back.
Yeah,
but
see,
I would feel
bad.
bad.
And shit, I can't really get with, you know what I'm saying? Like, just cause you have the option, like, if you have the option, you can call the police shit. You know, if you don't kill her or some shit, like, I don't know. Domestic affairs are tricky.
I don't know, cause I know for a fact people whose siblings and moms and shit like that have been beaten to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure. I feel like I would have that shit on my heart if I didn't try. Now, if you go back, see, my whole thing in life is I did what I could do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I sleep at night. If I did what I could do, you know what I'm saying? And I would have to say, like, if I'm next door and I'm like, I'm hearing this fucking lady getting her ass beat every fucking night, like, I'm gonna call them once. You know what I'm saying? Like, to say, look, I tried, she gonna go back, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But like, when it comes to stuff like that, I feel like you obligated. That's why I feel like I got smoked too for Camille. Cause Camille talking about he didn't do it. We gonna go back and say this and that. And I'm just like, do you really believe that he didn't do it? Because shit that has come out is leading us to believe that you speculated, and you've been with this man like 60 years. Like, your wife know your patterns, B. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if she don't know detail for detail, she know when some shit off. If this nigga has done some shit like that and it's to the point where he's paying bitches off, even if you don't know the night he came in, he just did this to some bitch, you should know a little bit about his habits and shit like that. You should know a little bit about what's going on in the bank account where we just paid out another $2 million or some shit to another chick not to say something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like this shit, if you did know, I feel like you knew a little something, even if you didn't know everything.
Complicit. She probably was complicit at some point, but
I feel like that. I feel like that's on you too. Like, I feel like, Camille, that's on you. Like, I feel like you deserve some smoke for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all old now, y'all both in y'all 80s and 70s and shit like that. But if you knew that shit and you knew women were being assaulted or whatever by your husband, even if you just was cool with your husband cheating, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way he going about the shit, like, that shit fucked up. So, Camille, like, I can't really fuck with you either because I used to fuck with you too. I thought they were like a great couple, you know, XYZ, like, she was the real Claire Huxtable and shit, like, to this man. You know what I mean? I don't know, but that shit whack. But how do you feel? Lit or shit that, you know, Bill Cosby got his just due.
I'm 50-50 again. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I can't really, I don't want to say yay or nay. I'm in the middle. I have no idea. It's like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just a weird scenario. Like, I kind of feel I'm pulled in both directions. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. I think that is lit. I feel like anybody who do a crime like that, you deserve it. And I feel like his sentence is light. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that he 80 that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving Bill Cosby 5 years with us. Tops. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all still fuck with that nigga, y'all need to give him his flowers while he can still smell them. He can't see them. But give him that nigga his flowers wise. I don't have no sympathy for nobody who hurts anybody. You hurt a child, you hurt a woman, you kill somebody over something where you're not protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not with it. And I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? If Hov did some shit like that, I'll be like, sorry, Hov, like, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that big of a stand for anybody. Whereas if, it's proven that you're hurting somebody that is defenseless or can't do shit on their own. Like, I don't have no sympathy for that. So I'm giving it lit, and I hope he do the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 10 years is light. If this nigga was in his 20s, you know what I'm saying? He got 10 years, niggas would be like, oh, hell nah. Like, he done raped all these women. You getting out, you gonna be 30, you gonna still be able to live your life. I think we just got a lot of sympathy for him only because he's an old guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's that. But that was lit or shit. Let's move into B Hill's favorite part of the pod, and that's our Ain't Shit in 2 Cents. And Ain't Shit in 2 Cents is our listener letter segment where we give advice to listeners who clearly don't care about taking advice from people who drink Kettle Uno and how we say Jack Daniels in Spanish?
Yaki.
Chaco Yaki.
Yaki Daniel.
Yaki.
I doubt this.
Hey, that's funny as shit. But today's letter is from Ron J. And he says, yeah.
Sound like a DJ. That's Ron J. DJ Ron J. That's all.
Ron, his last name starts with J. So if they send their whole name, I just take the first letter of their last name.
Nigga sound bullshit.
Ron says there has been a lot of talk on social media about posting man crush Mondays and woman crush Wednesdays of other people when you are in a relationship. Do you think it's disrespectful? And does it matter if the crush is a celebrity? What you think about that?
Good question. Two-sided question. It's super disrespectful. It's weird for one. Like I think when you post like somebody, especially if you're in a relationship and you post like a celebrity, like for WCW, that shit is weird. Like, not gonna see it 9 times out of, like 99.9% out of 10, they're not gonna give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you might be bad or something, but who knows? But that shit is weird. Because the likelihood of you seeing this person like you giving up, I don't know, that shit is weird. And then especially if you're in a relationship and you post like a motherfucker who ain't like a celebrity and you post another person, that shit is grounds for termination. Like
grounds for termination.
You goddamn, you gonna have to go to HR. We gonna have to write your ass up and give you the white box because this relationship is over. Like, what the fuck? I bet a bitch would goddamn post another nigga that be in a relationship like man crush Monday from a nigga you seen in Fridays or some shit. Nah, fuck that.
But what if it was Idris?
Nah, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you look low. Like, you look stupid as fuck doing that. Like,
yeah.
Like, even if I don't know, like, you look stupid as fuck doing that shit even if you ain't in a relationship. Like, I don't know. I mean, you could just say the nigga cute or some shit, but like posting a nigga like hard eyes and shit all around the nigga. Like, this nigga way in London.
This nigga way in London with his bitch.
That shit is weird, man.
I don't know. I think that if you're in a relationship, you 100% should not be posting somebody that's within reach. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be posting somebody that's within reach. But with social media, I feel like almost anybody is within reach nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you might post some nigga, you might post Idris and he might look at your pic and be like, slide in your fucking DMs. It happens all the times. Niggas getting exposed, you know what I'm saying, all the time. Or, you know what I'm saying, niggas think is cute because they posted they woman crush Wednesday and it's like some stripper. Strippers are mad. You can get in touch with a stripper.
I think women can like get away with posting like man's MCMs and shit, but like niggas doing that shit is kind of weird to me. Like,
you think so?
It's really weird.
Is it weird like niggas selfies all the time? Like, niggas in bathroom selfies?
It's right there. Like, it's right there, right? It's like B. Like, that shit is like posting selfies all the time is of fuck shit from niggas and shit that shouldn't be done. Like, those are the 10 commandments that you shouldn't be doing on social media.
Facts.
Like, and another, like, and I guess, and posting
it's selfies. And it's like when you, and
a nigga
quotes.
can't like a nigga selfie. Like, that shit is A squared. Like,
I feel you on that.
I can see if a nigga just take a picture and he out doing some shit, like, you know what I mean, post it up and like, you know, nigga whole outfit in there. But if a nigga like, niggas don't like another nigga selfie, bro. I think we mentioned that on the podcast before, but like if a nigga posts a selfie, it's not for you to like it. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
If it's neck up type shit, and the nigga in the car trying to be sexy, don't like the shit unless you.
If it's just that nigga by himself. All right, so if it's just a nigga by himself and it's like a true selfie, you can't like it. But what if it's like a nigga whole body pic and like he got some fresh fit?
Yeah, that's hard. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Or like, you know
that's
what I mean?
That's not breaking man code.
Yeah, nah. Like them sneakers hard or goddamn that shirt mean. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta preface it. You know what I mean? You gotta give it like, like give it some rules.
So wait, you gotta like and you gotta comment?
One or the other. But like, I might not like it, but I might be like, damn, them shoes hard or that shirt hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, hold on. Hat. So man code, is there a cap? Is there a cap on how many pics you can like of another nigga? So let's just say this nigga is a fresh nigga, right? So it is a fresh nigga and he stay posting full bodies all the time and he fresh all the time. You like whatever he got on all the time. Is there a cap on how many pics you can like?
You can't, you know how to, and the shit gonna tell on you. Instagram gonna tell on you. You can't be, your goddamn like to buy, your name should not appear on several. Right. On several of this man photos if you take a deep dive. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't do it. Like, you can't do that shit, man. Maybe, I don't know. And that's why it'd be weird. Like I don't even really do that shit. And like, even, like, if it's my homeboys or some shit, like, super, you know what I mean? Like, but if it's like my nigga, like, I'll, show him some love and shit just cause nigga want the damn like count to go up. But if it's a nigga that, like, I'm cool with,
turn your likes
on. That's my homeboy type shit. Like, but it ain't like, you know what I mean? Like, if I see him as love, but it ain't like I'm finna text a nigga or call the nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't finna give you all these likes because that shit is weird. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't finna see my name and liked by mad times.
Yeah, that is true. And the funny thing is, I never look at that, whatever section that is at Instagram where you can see who doing what, like the activities or whatever, what other people doing. Like,
yeah, I used to do that shit when I first had it, but that shit is, I don't do that shit now.
I'm like, why you care? Like, what other people like, and like, is it so you can go like it too, or it's just like to be nosy? I don't know. I never use that feature. I honestly be forgetting that feature, you know what I'm saying, like exists on Instagram or whatever.
I ain't even talking about that. You know how you can just go to a motherfucker picture and then like, if you have like common friends that are, you know what I mean? Like if me and you follow, say, Dr. Bone or some shit, and like,
yeah,
you like her pic before I do, then I could see that you like the pic before. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like on the actual photo, not that section where you can go and see how many people, how many pics that you liked or some shit. I'm talking about like, you ain't finna be able to.
Oh yeah, it's the following page. Like, yeah, like the people that you follow. Yeah, it's called following. I just looked this shit up and you see Jesse on this bitch liking pics right now. Jesse, you all here liking pics and shit. He liking pics of dogs. Jesse is our sound engineer. Jesse here liking dogs and
Jesse's a white.
He liking white people shit.
He like mad like dogs and goddamn river streams and shit.
It's mad dogs. Like, he like, hey yo, Jesse like this nigga bending down with a golf club. Hey Jesse, hey, stop liking the pics, bro. But yeah, like I never use that.
White Instagram is different than black Instagram. Y'all got different rules that y'all follow.
Exactly. But he definitely like that shit. And I guess he follow a lot of beat people because he liking a lot of shit dealing with that. But that's just crazy. Like, what do you do with that? What would you do with that section besides laugh? Or be like, you either laughing at shit or you investigating like, oh shit, B Hill just like fucking 7 motherfucking Kanye photos of Kanye licking
like,
a bus.
Honestly, I use it for like, I used to see like who, like, say if it's a girl that's cute or something and one of my homeboys like her, I'm gonna go look and see, oh, like, damn, she fine. So I might start following her some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or like niggas like some sneakers or some shit, like, oh, new sneaker website. I guess I use it for investigative purposes, but not for like this, to be nosy. It's just like, oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just like recommend some new follows. That's just like a new follower page. Like, you can just look at the explore page type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely looked at the explore page because the explore page is customized to what the fuck you be liking.
Explore page is take your ass down a damn wormhole, boy. You be deep down somewhere like, damn, how the fuck I get here? I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. You looking at all type of shit on that.
Nah, that's definitely true. But I think that, if you are in a relationship, you definitely really, in the grand scheme of things, whether they famous or not, like, you shouldn't be posting other people as your woman crush or your man crush, or even when I see like people post woman crush Wednesdays or man crush Mondays, when it's a person that they might not have a sexual or intimate desire about, but somebody that just did something dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is my woman crush Wednesday. It could be, I don't know, Angela Rao, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel like you should make it different. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she like dope as fuck. She a dope female doing XYZ, or he dope for doing da-da-da-da-da. Cause I'm not about to be with you and I'm looking at your page and you posting, motherfuckers, cause niggas are within distance. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody kind of off limits. You know what I'm saying? I get it. If everybody got, you know, like they little hall pass or whatever, like, I think everybody discussed they hall pass. If this particular celebrity, if I had a chance, like I get it, I would smash, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Rihanna or whoever. And your girl or your guy or whatever might, be okay with you doing that once. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Rihanna, she's so dope. But other than that, it seemed like it would cause a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, what the fuck? Why are you so weird? Like, what the fuck? Like,
what's your final advice for Ron J? What's the wrap up for you?
Ron, I mean, I'm hoping he's just asking from a rhetorical standpoint, but
but they have been talking about on social media, so I thought that was good.
I don't think you should do it if you like anticipating if you got an old lady or a dude or whatever, however you love. I don't think you should do that shit. That should be a no-fly zone in my relationship. I wouldn't fuck with that at all. So
yeah,
don't do it. That's my advice. Don't do that shit.
I say, you know, evaluate your relationship. If that's the type of relationship that y'all got, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like most people would not be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So I think you should like evaluate and see if it's cool for y'all. But if you crushing on anybody, it should be the person that you with, even if you really ain't crushing on them at the moment. Like you ain't even got to post them. I'm not a big, you know what I mean, just post your boo all the time type shit. Because if you think your boo all that, motherfuckers think your boo all that too, and that causes problems. You know what I mean? Cause it's gonna be some DM sliding, then I gotta fuck all y'all up. You know what I'm saying? So, Ron, you know, I think that, from me and B Hill, we saying this, you shouldn't for the most part, but hey, if that's what y'all down with, a lot of people down with fucking sharing their spouse in bed. So I guess a picture wouldn't be that.
Cuckling action.
a little cuckling action. But you know, what are you losing by not posting? Why do you feel so compelled to post somebody else as your man crush or your woman crush? So evaluate your shit. And if anybody else wants advice from Dr. How you be saying your name? Bill. The H is silent.
Dr. Bill.
And Dr. Fresh, certified not mental health therapist. Yeah. Hit us at the ain'tshitshow@gmail.com, and that's the X where the I would be. And your letter may get read, and send B Hill some nakedness.
No. You ain't gotta send me no naked shit. You just have some naked like stories. Like
question.
You know what I mean? Something we can do with some sex. Cause that's what we are. We're sex therapists, okay?
B Hill's a sex therapist. I'm just a general therapist. I talk about everything.
You're an occupational therapist.
Occupational therapist. Did you break your neck? Did you break your neck while having sex?
Yeah, let you learn how to
Do you get paid to have sex and you broke your neck?
Yeah, if you can't use a pen, I hope you learn how to write again. That's fun. Man. That sounds like a blast.
Ready to get into free smoke?
Oh yeah, let's get to it.
All right. Free Smoke is where we talk about any hot button issue, personal topics, anything from politics to petty, whatever the fuck we want to talk about in this segment. And today's topic is really brought to you by B Hill because he brought this to my attention. Today is what, B Hill?
Today is National One Hit Wonder Day.
Yeah. All right.
And it's funny because, like, I was thinking about that shit. I'm like, you know, people make a lot of jokes and shit about, like, one-hit wonders and, you know what I mean? But you got to think about, like, lightning don't always strike twice. You know what I'm saying? And, like, to have lightning strike one time is fucking amazing. And you know how many people.
That's going to be great. Remember that when I say the quote later, y'all. I think he gave us a great lead into that quote, but go ahead.
That. Bars, nigga.
Bars.
Yeah. But like, I guess cause my point is like, even like people give him a lot of flack, like you couldn't do it again. You didn't, you had one hit wonder, whoop de whoop. But shit, you know how many people make music and don't have not a hit? You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
like to have one hit and for it to do whatever, if it's actually truly like a hit, you know what I mean? Like you score, but even just to get some notoriety and get some show money and make tours, and if it's big enough, you'll always be able to perform that one particular song.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, somebody gonna pay you to perform that.
It's a Cupid shuffle going on somewhere.
For sure. You know
at
what I
all
mean?
time.
I think we should not give him as much flack. I mean, you know what I mean?
He with the hello. I'm from the National One Hit Wonder Association. For 19 cents a day, you can feed a one hit wonder and support them.
Play the nigga single one time.
Hey, so B, I thought I would make this a little bit interesting. And I feel like we can go back and forth with this. One of us will say our one hit wonder and what was their hit and why we like that hit. And then the other one can counteract with maybe their one hit wonder who they think is better, but maybe kind of in line with that one hit wonder the other one mentioned. Make sense?
All right.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'm gonna start off.
All right, go.
Crucial Conflict. Hey, that shit was fucking fire. I used to love that shit, dog. Like, that was my shit. I can't remember when it came out specifically, but I want to say it was around like 96.
It was in the 90s. It was in the 90s, and I was a teenager, and I was a younger teenager because they were from the Midwest, right? Crucial Conflict.
Yeah, they were from Chicago.
And y'all know that, I have family in Milwaukee, and I lived there for 3 years, and when I went to visit, that song was popping. Yeah. So that's why I remember Hey in the middle of the bar. Hey, in the middle of the bar. Okay.
That shit was crazy.
Okay.
I remember they performed on the Source Awards and shit. That shit was crazy. Had mad like things of hay rolling around and shit.
They did. All right. So since you gave a group with one hit, I'm gonna give you a better group with one hit. Shop Boys. Party Like a Rock Star.
I saw that bullshit. When I was doing my research, I hated that fucking song.
Like, I love that song. That song defined a whole fucking summer. Let me tell you why. Let me give my shit. Let me give my whole shit about Shop Boys and Party Like a Rock Star. That was a whole summer in Raleigh-Durham. Everybody was dressing like rock stars. That's when everybody was wearing skulls, and that's when Dipset was popping with the chains on the belt and the skulls on the motherfucking shirts and all that shit. Everybody was in a rock star vibe. That was everybody's birthday anthem that year. Man, Party Like a Rock Star, Shop Boys. I thought about that shit. I didn't even have to think about it. I didn't even have to research that shit. That's on my list right here where I thought about that shit first. If who had the bigger hit, Party Like a Rock Star or Crucial Conflict?
Crucial Conflict. Crucial
you
Conflict.
Think
them niggas
so?
performed at Source. I don't know what a rock star. I think Party of the Rock Stars, them niggas probably performed at the Hip Hop Awards though. I don't know. I think it's about equal.
I can't remember what them niggas look like though.
They at the shop somewhere. Them niggas probably changed some oil somewhere. They back at the shop.
Changing some oil.
Shop Boys.
Hey, one of them probably work at Chick-fil-A chasing somebody down because they forgot their sauce right now.
Them niggas on the west side of Atlanta, goddamn, in the shop. Fixing a carburetor.
Hey, I definitely think Shop Boys had, cause I feel like they had a whole summer. Like they had song of the summer.
Shit,
that year that they came out.
We just was fucking 15 and 12 and shit. Them shit was probably rocking it on Plum Crazy.
Alright, I'm going next. I got one for you. And this was the first one I thought of. Maybe because I had a crush on him. MC Brains. Oochie Coochie La La La.
That was a good song.
Yeah. You remember he had Oochie Coochie, then he had Brainstorming. You wanna be loved by me, or it goes something like that.
Yeah, I forgot.
But that wasn't a hit though. It wasn't a hit.
Yeah.
He had other songs, but they just didn't pop off. And he was with East Coast Family with motherfucking what's my boy from New Edition, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. Bibbs.
Mike Bibbs.
When he
Oh
had,
yeah.
he
Bibbs,
had
yeah,
put
he
all
was
them
with,
people
he
together.
was with Bibbs 10. That's right. I forgot all about that.
Exactly. That was my nigga. I loved MC Brains. Oochie coochie, la
La,
la
la,
la. Oochie coochie. I am the brains and I'm up the bar. Hey, you know that shit was dope. Who you got better than that? What one hit wonder you got better than that?
Well, keeping in the old school vibe, Ahmad back in the day. Remember that? Back in the days, I'm not a young and not a kid anymore. I wish I was a kid. That
Kid
shit
again, yeah.
was fire.
Nah, that shit was fire. That shit was fire.
That shit was hard. Ahmad was
And when you said Ahmad, you know what I was about to say?
Ooh.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I
think
wish
that
I
was
was a
his name.
baller.
What
Nah,
was his
that
name?
nigga was named CeeLo or something low was in his name.
Nah, it won't CeeLo.
It wasn't his name wasn't CeeLo, but his name had something low in it. Damn, I wish. Now I gotta look that shit up real quick. I wish lyrics. That shit probably gonna give me motherfucking Skee-Lo.
Skee-Lo
was his name.
Oh yeah,
He was a short little dude.
Yeah, he was a little funny looking dude. I remember that video. The video was hard.
Yeah, that is. So you said, so we put MC Brains up against, Ahmad.
Yeah, back in the day. Back in the day. Yeah, he smoked. Bruh smoked. Back in the day. Smoked.
Oh, that joint might, I think that joint might have had a longer run than Oochie Coochie. La,
yeah,
la,
that shit was rocking.
Nah, that
shit was on the
dope.
soundtrack and some more shit. I don't know what soundtrack, but it was on the soundtrack.
What you think MC Brains and motherfucking Ahmad doing right now?
MC Brains.
He probably got record baby mamas.
I want to say he might have.
Probably ain't got no job at all.
I want to say MC Brains passed, but I could be wrong.
No, don't kill MC Brains.
I want to say I heard that, man, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't want to put that on him, Ricky Bobby, but
he can't. I gotta look at his. I didn't know he's from Cleveland.
Yep, I remember because he had a video with Pop and shit. That shit was hard.
Nah, he's still alive. Wikipedia ain't killed him.
Oh,
He's 44. He's 44.
Oh, shout out to MC
old.
Brains. He's
Shout
probably
out
somewhere
to
thinking
MC
then.
Brains. He's probably somewhere thinking or giving head. How about that?
One or the other. Yeah. That'd be hard.
Ahmad, how do you spell Ahmad?
AHMAD.
Let me see. Nah, it's giving me some motherfucking
Terrorist. Your shit about to go off. Your ass about to be flagged.
Hey, that's funny as shit. And he is 42 years old. He's still alive. Back in the day. And that was from 1994.
Damn.
1994. That's crazy.
I was 11. Shout out to me.
A shout out to me is crazy.
So
right,
I got one. Lil Troy, Wanna Be a Baller. One of the greatest fucking songs of all time. What?
Baller. Shot
Wanna
caller,
be a baller. Shot caller. 20-inch blades on the Impala. Crawler got sprayed. That shit was that fire. Switch and roll tight, got sprayed with lights. I hit the highway. What you mean? That shit is that shit. Making money to fly
It was
away. Sing it with me.
I
y'all.
remember it.
Damn it.
My way.
And it's gotta
Some
be a better way. Better way, better way. Yeah.
Hey, y'all
That
need
is
to
the
see this
countryest
nigga because
fucking
his
shit
eyes
ever.
closed. Like he really killing this shit, though. His eyes closed like a bitch here.
Everybody that's listening to this shit definitely start singing with me. Shout out
Yeah,
to y'all.
y'all
for
definitely singing. Y'all definitely singing. All right, who I'm gonna counteract that with?
I gotta kill
I'm gonna go with Trinidad James. All gold, everything. Gold all in my chain. Go, man. Trinidad had a whole year off that song.
Yeah, he did.
Trinidad had a whole year, and Trinidad just somewhere looking crazy right now.
Yeah, he got a perm somewhere.
He got a perm in this fake gold tooth. Remember he was out of Atlanta? He used to work in a store or something, and then he just got popping real quick, and he had a whole year, and then like
he worked
fizzled.
for Complex. He got a show with Complex.
Trinidad James?
Yeah, he got a show with Complex. Yeah, I just seen it the other day. Like,
what is he doing on it?
It was like
at least Trinidad got a job.
It was about sneakers. He was
because
like
he worked in the shoe store, right? Then Trinidad James worked in the shoe store.
Yeah, he got a crazy like he into fashion real big. So like, I think he worked for Complex because I remember I saw him interviewing Currency and shit, and they were talking about like Bape and shit and how like Currency was the one who put Wayne on the Bape and all that shit like that, and how like Clips got mad, and that's how the whole like their beef kind of spawned.
Hey, I'll give you $5 if you can tell me when All Gold Everything came out.
2013.
That was close enough because I thought it was like 2014 or 2015. That shit came out in 2012.
Yeah,
I remember because
I remember it was right around the time I had my kids. I remember because I had just started my new job when I worked at Nationwide.
That's crazy. I didn't know that shit was that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
Let me get in my R&B bag. Who am I gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Moke and Steph.
Oh,
He's mine.
That was hard. That was a good joint.
He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. That was a whole anthem.
Yeah, that shit was
Side
hard.
chick anthem before side chicks had a name like that.
Damn, what the fuck was this? So mine is Nicole Ray.
Oh,
I
got
mad
what you know.
He don't call. Hey, me anymore. That shit was. That's one of Timbaland's hardest beats ever. That shit was.
Am I his fool? What must I do? That was the shit.
That shit was crack.
Loving me.
That's me and my nigga
all
Carmen
this
song.
Love I give. Come on, let's go. Boy, you killing. I got what
you want. Hey,
I got what you want.
What you need.
Got what you need.
Shout out to Missy, man. Missy's amazing.
Hey, Fresh and B Ain't Shit Show podcast mixtape dropping soon.
One time for your motherfucking mind. That was like me. I used to work at this camp. That was like my first job. I was a camp counselor and shit, like a junior counselor and shit. Me and my homegirl Carmen and shit, we used to like manage these, not manage, but like we were the counselors for we used to manage these
kids and shit.
They used to have to do progress reports. We used to be counselors and shit. And at the end of the year, like they used to do like a citywide picnic and shit. And that was our song. We had like, we made up like a little routine for the kids to dance to. So that shit was hard.
Wait, did you choreograph this shit, B?
Yeah, I was like, goddamn, what's my man name that signed Akon? That nigga being, he used to have a video of shit too.
Oh shit, my nigga be choreographing shit.
Yeah,
he Borean Gibson.
Yeah.
Boom cat.
Cacking these motherfuckers.
I need an 8 count in this bitch. You was yelling at these little kids.
Cack. Y'all motherfuckers better get right. But, yeah, that shit was hard.
Hey, you got that round. You definitely got that round because that Nicole Ray shit was lit.
That's one of the greatest songs ever.
No, shit. That song dope.
And what was the other Gina Thompson shit? Why we bullshitting? I won't even think about that, but Gina Thompson.
Come on, Gina Thompson. I know Gina Thompson off the top of my head. Come on, B, sing that shit, bro.
I'm trying, man. Gina Thompson. Hit me on the hydro. If they got the hydro, B, you can roll. Oh. We can take it. Don't take the things you do. There we go. The things you do. Crack.
Makes me keep running to you.
Run to you. Yeah.
Hey, the things you do. Hey, nah, that shit go.
That shit was
go.
Well, I'm about to add that to my goddamn phone while you playing. I'm about
Nah, that shit go.
Gina Thompson.
That go. I got one for you.
Run to you. That was that shit.
I got one for you. I'm going with, I'm trying to figure out which one of these I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with old school. Rex and Effects. Rump Shaker.
That was cool.
All I want to do is zoom, 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 and a
boom, boom.
They probably had that song going for 2 years.
Yeah, that's
during that time.
They could still
that was that New Jack Swing beat.
Yeah, they could.
That's like a classic joint.
Yeah, they could still perform that for sure.
They could still perform that, and they didn't have like shit really pop after that.
Yeah, nah, they didn't. I don't think Rex and Effect.
Hey, chickity check, yo.
Here comes the hot stepper. Nigga, here comes the hot stepper. Nah,
here comes the hot stepper. Murderer, I'm the lyrical gangsta murderer. Who sing that? Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Aini Kamosi. Hey, we should have shouted that nigga out. What up, Aini Kamosi?
Shout out to Aini Kamosi. What the fuck?
I don't even know where that nigga was from. Where is from? Africa, Jamaica? Where's an Aini from? Where do you go to get an Aini? Where Kamosi's? Where the Kamosi's?
Where the fuck is a Kamosi? Ain't that a dragon nigga? Komodo
Komosi dragon. I thought it was a like a Chinese robe. A Komosi.
Yeah, it could be that too. All right, I got one more, and I'm gonna bust your head with this one.
Who you going up? Who you bringing Rex and the Facts up against though?
Oh yeah, my bad. Positive K. What your man got to do with me? I got a man. Not trying to
you
hit
went
it.
old
see?
school.
Yeah,
that's like
that.
1990
Yeah,
exactly,
that was that
ain't
shit.
it?
That was that shit. That was off
shit.
Strictly Business. That was off the Strictly Business soundtrack, I think. Remember that shit?
Oh, we had good movies back in the day, bro. We had good movies back in the day. We gotta do a movie jump too.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do that.
We gotta do a movie face off. We gotta come up with some categories and then battle each other in that shit. Like love story, a gangster movie, or some shit like that, and have a battle on that shit. Nah, that was that joint was
what
good. Who
your
goes
man got to do with me? I got a man.
I'm gonna do one more, then you do one more. Is it my go or your go?
It's my go.
All right, go.
Fucking UTP Know Your Clap. Amazing
Oh,
song.
that was a good one.
Great song.
That was a good one. Know Your Clap.
All right.
Know Your Clap. All right. Yeah, the beat went on that shit too. My whole girl, shout out to my whole girl Skitty, cause we used to clown her cause she used to love fucking Know Your Clap like she was from New Orleans. Like that she used to run to the floor when that shit came on. Cause I think we was in college or I was in college when Know Your Clap came out.
You
like maybe freshman year.
Please believe.
Nah, that was a good one. Know Your Clap. All right. I'm gonna give you I Love McConan. Tuesday.
I didn't like
going up on a Tuesday. That defined the summer too. I remember I was in Atlanta when I first heard Going Up on a Tuesday. And that's when we was going up on Tuesdays.
Hell
you probably ain't never went out on a Tuesday. You wasn't outside on Tuesdays.
I definitely went
you
Who the fuck? It won't shit to do on a Tuesday, nigga. You won't going up on a goddamn. But
in Atlanta.
You were, but McConan won't.
He definitely was. He from Atlanta. He was definitely going up on a Tuesday.
He was going.
You weren't going up on a Tuesday. He's definitely going down on Tuesdays now. He called McConan sweet meat, dog. Yeah. But you remember that nigga was like a hairstylist and shit. And everybody was like, oh yeah, like that nigga gay. And then I don't think he necessarily said he wasn't gay, but then when he came out and said he was bi, first of all, a lot of niggas when they say they bi, they just gay and they just don't want to say they gay. I don't know what, you salvaging by saying you bi, but whatever. Niggas wasn't surprised at all. Like, okay, McConan, we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He tried to get him another hit with that, I don't sell Molly no more. Did you hear that joint?
Trash.
I like Tuesday though. I like Tuesday.
I hated Tuesday.
Was that my go?
Nah, that was mine. You got this yours. This is the last one.
All right.
Wrap it up after this.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up after this. All right. I'm gonna go with do I wanna go with Vet? A one-hit wonder Vet? Or what's the category you think your most fire shit is? What's like the category? Is it like 90s? Is it hip hop? Is it what?
My shit rap.
It's rap.
It don't matter.
What genre?
Just bust it out.
I mean, what year?
Just play the Joker, nigga.
All right, then I'm gonna go with Mims. This is why I'm hot.
I knew you were gonna
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Cause I'm fly. You ain't.
Cause you not. That shit was not trash. That shit was lit as fuck. And he had a whole year off that shit. He owned the whole year off that shit.
That shit was trash. It was hot, but it was trash.
All right, what you got? What you got better than that? Your shit better be better than that while you talking on this
Bone
shit.
Crusher, Never Scared. I win. I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a punk. Nigga, what? You know how many niggas got shot?
I'm gonna give it to you. Now that song was hard. I'm just thinking about it in comparison, right? So I'm gonna give it to you on Bone Crusher because, and it could be because I'm in Atlanta, Bone Crusher will still randomly come on. That particular song will still come on in the club. And I think it's up there with, honorable mentions, Crime Mob, Nuck If You Buck, cause Crime Mob did not have a hit after Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah, they did. They had
What? What?
Rock Your Hips and shit.
They did have Rock Your Hips. I thought that was Diamond. That was Crime Mob?
That was Crime Mob feet, like, and that was her. I mean, it was.
Okay.
I mean, it was,
all right.
It was a girl.
And I'll take Crime Mob out of that. I'll take Crime Mob out of that. Cause Crime Mob, I thought they only had Knuck If You Buck, but you're right. They did have Rock Your Hips, but I thought that was a Diamond song. Cause you know, after she went like solo and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bone Crusher. Honorable mention to, your man, Joe Budden. Pump it up.
Pump up. That was a good song.
Another one, rest in peace, Craig Mack. Craig Mack only had one joint.
For sure.
Flavor in Your Ear. He only had that one joint. And,
Looney's 5 on it.
Looney's 5 on it. Rich Boy, throw some D's on it.
He had a couple other ones though.
What?
Good things don't last forever, baby. It drive me crazy.
Nope, next. That wasn't a hit.
Crazy.
That wasn't a hit though. Just cause you dropped it don't make it a hit. That wasn't a hit. That shit didn't chart.
It definitely, it was definitely on 106 for sure. That's 106 in Park days.
All you had to do was be black and have a song out to be on 106, my nigga.
Hater.
Hey, that's funny as shit. Oh, and you know who you forgot? Motherfucking Akinelli.
Oh yeah.
Akinelli get love in the club to this day.
Absolutely.
Put it in your mouth.
Great song. Great song.
Hey, that was good. Happy National One Hit Wonder Day. I want to thank y'all for subscribing, for listening. I want y'all to subscribe to the show and follow us on social at the Ain't Shit Show. And that's the X where the I would be. Y'all know where we be: Twitter, IG, YouTube, Spotify, all that goodness.
Yeah.
And I want to tell y'all to tell a friend and to tell a friend. And I want to plug Tam V, who was on the show a few weeks ago. Her event is this weekend. So if y'all are in the Raleigh-Durham Triangle area, I want y'all to
Greensboro,
Triad, right? I always forget which is which. So Triad, Triangle. If you are within driving distance of Mebane, North Carolina, I want y'all to hit up her event. It's called Don't Call Me Crazy, and it's on Sunday, September 30th. It's from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Eflin Cheeks Community Center, 117 Richmond Drive in Mebane, North Carolina. And it's an open forum discussing the stigma around mental health. And follow Lynn Therapy on Instagram to get more information. Is at LYNN Therapy, THERAPY. Want to thank her for coming on the show and giving her knowledge about substance abuse. And, you know, I feel that it's a great wave that's occurring right now where Black people are paying more attention to mental health, and we absolutely should. Don't leave your uncle in the attic or the basement acting crazy because you don't know how to deal with him, and you think he just being him when he could actually be getting some help and be a contributing member of the family. I always like to leave y'all with a quote. And, like I said, I think B Hill queued this up well. This is something for y'all to think about. Is it better to be a has-been or a never at all? And until next week, I want y'all to be great. And it's always Wakanda forever, baby. We out.
Peace.